One of the victims, Gary Terrell, was a longtime educator. He worked as an adjunct professor at Drury and Southwest Baptist University for many years, but he is best known for his 30-year career at Mountain Grove Schools. Linda Ong visited the town today, learned the community is mourning Terrell's death. Linda.
For the small town of Mountain Grove, this loss is huge. People we spoke to said Gary Terrell was dedicated to educating students and didn't have a bad bone in his body. The loss leaves many wondering why the life of this well-liked man was taken too soon. The death of 61-year-old Gary Terrell has left the Mountain Grove school community in shock.
Teachers that work here today were his students when they were in high school, so it's a big impact, and even though it didn't happen in our town, we do feel like it happened to one of us.
Assistant Superintendent Tom Johns says Terrell was well known and liked.
Very jolly guy, happy person, very kind to anybody, the type of person that would never say no to somebody and would try his best to follow through with helping people out.
Terrell's career at Mountain Grove Schools began in 1975. He started as a history teacher and then moved on to become a middle school principal, transportation director, and then eventually became assistant superintendent.
He cared, and he really wanted to make sure kids got what he was trying to pass on to them.
Longtime friend of Terrell, James Shannon, says he was
happy-go-lucky, and he'd give you the shirt off his back if you thought you needed it.
He says the couple moved from Mountain Grove to Springfield about 20 years ago. Terrell retired in 2005 from the district, then taught at Drury and Southwest Baptist University.
He's one of those guys that he just couldn't sit still. You have to do something. He loved working in a garden.
Shannon says the two would buy and sell gold, a hobby turned business for Terrell. He says Terrell was more than just a friend.
Gary was like a brother to me. He was my brother that I never had. So it just, it hurts.
Les Moore is also a friend of Terrell and says he was a dedicated educator, father, husband, and friend.
You couldn't ask for a better friend. Yeah. Just, I can't really put it into words. He was always happy. You didn't see him mad. Didn't have a mean bone in his body.
Tom John said it's rare for educators to spend as many decades as Terrell spent working for Mountain Grove Schools. Terrell spent quite a few years commuting from Springfield to Mountain Grove. John said it is likely that the town will hold a memorial for Terrell in the coming days or weeks, and we will keep you posted on that and where it will be and when.
All right, Linda Ong, thank you. Here's a statement.